When ChatGPT thinks you're a woman, it quietly builds you a pinker, smaller website, the exact same request. And researchers caught it by building 800 of them.
Hang on, same words typed in, different website out? I thought a computer was the one thing that gives everyone the same answer.
That's the whole puzzle. And here's your challenge for later. 20 real people built their own websites with it. Take a guess how many noticed the AI had styled their code differently for them. Hold that number. And remember one word, knitting. It's the sharpest piece of proof in the whole study. A test where the only thing that changed was a name and an age. A bias that runs all the way down into the code, where you'd never think to look. And 20 people who couldn't spot it in their own sites.
And this matters because millions of people now build apps and websites just by describing them to AI in plain English. So it's quietly deciding what someone like you should get. But come on, Cassidy, type Robert, type Emily, it's the same request. Why would the code care?
That's exactly what you'd expect. Except swapping Robert for Emily changed the website. Picture a tailor who never measures you. He just glances at your name and your age, decides what someone like you wants, and hands you a finished suit. So the researchers invented 20 people, young women, young men, and older men, where the only difference was a name and a birth year. Everyone asked for the same thing, a simple personal website. Then they generated it over and over, 800 sites in all, and measured everything, the colors, the sections, and the actual code.
And the tailor really cut different suits.
The colors are the easy part to catch. But keep that in mind because the real discomfort is in the part you can't see. If the AI treated everyone the same, all 800 should just be random variation. They weren't. Pink and purple showed up only for the women. Blue was a man's color. Roughly 4 out of 5 dark blue sites went to men. Older users got shorter, plainer pages. Photo galleries? They appeared. And never once for a young person.
Okay, that's a lot from just a name and a birthday.
And it didn't stop at the surface. The AI reorganized the code itself. Women often got everything crammed into one messy file. Men got tidy separate ones.
Wait, so did the 20 real people catch any of this in their own sites?
There's your guess. Most of them did notice personalization, but every single one pointed to the writing. Not one mentioned the design or the code. The bias was sitting in their own websites, and it was invisible to them. And that word, knitting. When the AI filled in skills, older women got knitting and baking. Older men got woodworking. Young men, programming. Young women, writing. Here's what stings. It could have left those sections as blank filler, the way builders normally do. It typed knitting instead.
But I don't think it's the AI choosing to discriminate. It's more like an improv actor handed no script. Give it nothing but a name, and it grabs the nearest cliché. And different isn't the same as worse. A pinker website isn't a broken one.
Right. And the bias was loudest when people gave it the least. The moment users typed in their own colors, it mostly faded.
So here's the one to argue over. Would you want an AI that tailors everything to who it thinks you are, or one that treats everyone exactly the same? Drop where you land on that.
And if you like watching the newest AI research get pulled apart in plain English, subscribe and stick around. There's a whole pile of papers like this waiting.
So don't leave the AI guessing. Type your own colors, your own words, your own layout. Or it'll dress you in whatever it assumed someone like you would have wanted.